Hi, welcome to my balcony garden. We're going to talk about today. Hi guys, today we're going to talk about promulgated, how you can take plant cuttings and make more plants of the same plant, right? And how also you can split herbs when you buy them from the store if you know what you're looking for. Here's the plant. This is my money tree, right? See how big it is? It's a money tree. I've taken cuttings from this tree to make another one. I've done 2 cut-ins. I've given my sister one, and here is the other cut-in, right? See how big it's growing? This is the other cut-in from that same tree, right? I propagated it, cut a piece off. What I did was I cut a big enough stem off, put it in water, and then let it root. Once it rooted, I planted it in the dirt. I did the same with another piece that I sent to my sister, who also has a piece of this tree. This is the mama tree. You see how big and beautiful it is and bushy? Yeah. I keep her in the house, right? So we don't keep her out of the sun because she's not used to the sun. We'll keep her out of the sun, right? So now today I'm going to show you how to split herbs when you buy them from the store. I bought this thyme, which I'm going to split from the store. And I bought it, it's 1 plant, and I'm going to make it into 2. This way, and then I have another plant that I'm going to split again. I have this lemon balm. This lemon balm, I split it into 3, right? And I have to cut it. I also have to cut some other lemon balm. And once I split it again, I'm going to replant it in a bigger pot and probably split it again. So that'll give me about 4 lemon balm plants, right? Now, you don't have to split it. You could just cut it back and use the lemon balm whenever you want to make tea. It makes a lemony, nice tea, right? You could add ginger to it, make a nice lemony ginger tea. You could do a lot of things with it. This is a herb lemon balm, okay? So I split my herbs. So I end up buying 1 herb, end up getting 3 to 4 to 5 pots of herbs from that 1 herb, and then just go ahead and cut. And if anyone wants, usually I give people around me the plant. If I have extras, I will give it to them. That's not a problem. But I don't mail plants, but if someone lives near where I live, yeah, I'd give them, and they wanted a herb, yeah, I'd give them the herb. I'd give them the lemon balm. Yeah, it's better. A cut-in, just a cut-in, yeah. And the cut-in will grow into, you can cut the herb or split it by the roots, and once it has root system, you can plant it. Usually you could take the cut-ins and put the cut-ins in water for it to grow, right? Now, they say you could do that with fresh herbs, but I have bought fresh herbs from the store. Like I have bought rosemary, spearmint, or mint. I bought rosemary, mint, and thyme to be exact. And I've put them in water that I bought from the store, from the grocery store. And they never took root. And I'm thinking because they spray them with growth inhibitors so they won't grow and they'll last fresher and longer on the shelves, right? So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and split my thyme that I just bought. We're going to go ahead and split the thyme, and we're going to go ahead and do the lemon balm, okay? What you do is you gently squeeze the pot all the way around. That will help loosen the soil out of the pot. Then, once you do that, you should be able to slide it out like that. You see? And when you buy it, sometimes the roots will get, it'll be root bound. This isn't root bound yet, but it needed to come out anyway, right? So now what you do is gently loosen the soil around the roots. You gently loosen the soil around the roots so that, look at this stick in here. Yeah, we don't want this back in there. Gently, like I said, when you buy plants from the store, they don't care what soil they use. They really don't. They'll use any and every soil. So that's why it's important to repot your plants when you buy them, period. House plants, herbs, whatever you buy, it's best to replant them, right? Sorry about the background noise. I can't help that. There's somebody else out there making that noise. But yeah, you loosen the soil gently, and then you're going to split the herb before you repot it, right? So loosen the dirt around the soil. It's got a nice root system. You can shake it too so you don't break the roots. Shake it to get the excess soil off. Right? Let's do this. So it doesn't matter if a little bit of the roots get hurt, because they will grow back, right? The root system will go back. I'm going to split this herb, this thyme, this English thyme, in two. Sorry about the noise. It's something I can't help. Kids outside playing, right? So let's see. It looks like, let's see where I can split it. Hold on. You want to feel, you want to get a feel of what is connected and what isn't. This one looks like it's connected to that side. So we're going to untangle it slightly, yeah. And then just try to split it here. See? There it splits. Now I have two plants with root system. So I'm going to plant this in one pot and this one in another pot, right? That's how easy it is to split the herb. So here we go. Here's the pot. I'm going to throw the dirt in to the pot. You be gentle so you don't, so you give so it's minimum, you don't hurt the roots that much. Okay, so I need more dirt. I want it to be further up on top. So we're going to put more dirt in here to get that right up here at the top. Right? You don't want it too deep in the pot. Yeah. I feel I put a little more dirt before I put the plant. You could, I don't want the plant to be too down in the pot too much. I want the root system to be, I want it to be up near the top like that. Okay, so now you put a little hole, put the plant in, and the plant, then water the plant. Water the plant, and there you go. This is thyme. This is one bunch of the thyme that I have, which I'm going to cut off of anyway, because I'm not going to cut it today because I just did the root system. I don't want to keep it in distress. So I'll go ahead and water it in, put a little more dirt around it, and then what I'll do is maybe in a couple of days I'll cut off some of the thyme, because this is a lot of thyme on here. It's just going to be tangled, so I'm just going to cut it and cook with it, because that's what I do. I cook with thyme. So yeah, so I'll have fresh thyme whenever I need it, right? Let it hang over the pot a little. Yeah, so there, that's the thyme. Don't ever let any of your plants that you cut the leaves go to bloom, because then the leaves get bitter. So if you see a bloom coming, then you know to cut it off. Pinch it off. Pinch off the bloom, right? My basil was going to bloom, and I pinched off the bloom off the basil before it opened or anything. Alright, so that's one. I'm going to put the other one in a pot so it could get bigger. And then I'm going to do the lemon balm. Then we'll do the lemon balm after that. So here's the other pot. We're going to put it in. These are 1-gallon pots. I like to put my herbs in 1-gallon pots. It gives them a lot of room. Take them out of that small pot. And even when they get big in the 1-gallon pot, you still can revisit them by because what happens is they can get root bound in a 1-gallon pot, because they will get. And what you'll do then is, instead of up potting it, you can up pot it, or you can just cut some of the roots and put it back into the pot and use the same pot, and it will still flourish from there. So just put a little more dirt in here for that other half of the time, right? This is the other half. We're going to put a little more dirt in here, and we're going to put the other half in here, and then you can water them in, and you have 2 plants. Now, yeah, that's how you you look and make sure that it can be. You look at it and you say, let me see if it looks like it can be split into 2 with the roots. Look at the roots and look at the stems coming out of the roots. If it has more than 1 stem coming out of the roots, then you can usually split it, right? Whatever herb it is. As long as it has more than 1 stem, or coming out of the root, out of the dirt. Right? So there we go. My thyme. I have 2 pots of thyme from buying 1. And the seeds for this, okay, I was going to buy the seeds for the thyme, because I thought that I didn't want to spend like $4 and change for the thyme, right? But the seeds was almost $4. So I was like, why would I spend $4, almost $4 for seeds, when I can get the plant almost grown, you know, not fully grown, but, you know, like a transplant for the same, almost the same price, 60 cents difference. So then I went to the plant and looked for a plant that I can split to get 2 out of it, and that's what I did. Now, mind you, this will grow, and I can split this again, and that one will grow. This will grow, and you can split this again too, right? You can split this again, and you can split this again. They will grow. My next plant that I'm going to do is the lemon balm. The lemon balm. See, the lemon balm. We're going to do this one next. Like I said, to get it out of the pot, you just want to go ahead and turn it and squeeze the pot, so that way it loosens the soil, right? You want to loosen the soil. You don't want to tug on the plant and destroy it. You see how easy that came out? Look at the roots at the bottom of this. This plant is getting too big for this pot. So it's best to transplant it and even split it, because now I have it hooked onto this thing to keep it up, the stick, right? We'll take that off. Right, so now you see how many is popping out of here. I can split this, and I think I'm going to split it again, this lemon balm, right? So what you do is squeeze the base. You want to be gentle with it so the dirt will come off of it. Be very gentle. If some of the roots break, it's fine, because the roots will grow back. In fact, you can, especially the bottom roots, even though they look the strongest, you can break those. You can really break those, because those will really grow back. Right? You don't want to go close to the plant. You want to make sure they have a root system coming out. So you don't want to break the roots close to the plant. But the ones on the bottom, you can break them a little. You can kind of, yeah, I kind of broke mine a little. You could cut them, right, which is good, because you want to give it a chance to get it to grow more roots. It'll grow more roots. You cut them, you break them, yeah, it'll grow more roots. So loosen the dirt around the roots, so that way the roots can spread out again. It doesn't be root bound in the dirt. you loosen it up so that it can be free to spread again, right? So here we go, loosening up the dirt. You can shake it. That'll knock off some of the dirt also. Or you can continue trying to loosen the dirt around it. And this I'm going to split into 2 plants. I'll figure out where I'm going to split it in a minute. You feel to make sure you find out which roots can be split. I'm going to split it about. I'm going to split the root system too. Split it about here. So this feels like it's all together. So I'm gonna cut it because I'm gonna make it into 2 plants, right? So surface level, I'm gonna cut it right here, right there. Just the little attachment it had. And yeah, we're gonna make 2 plants out of it. There you go. So we're going to plant this in one pot and this in one pot. And once I plant this in one pot, after a couple of days I'm going to go ahead and cut it to make more tea because it has a lot of leaves on it. And this one, in about 2 weeks, it'll be bit past that one. So lemon balm grows. With lemon balm, it just multiplies and multiplies if you split it. Like I said, herbs can be split and you can get more than 1 plant from your herbs. Just look at the roots, look at the stems to see how many stems coming out of the dirt, and you'll be able to know if you can split them or not. If you have 1 stem coming out of the dirt, 9 times out of 10 you can't split that 1 stem. Of course not. It's only 1 stem. But if you have multiple stems coming out, yeah. Give me a second. Here we go. We're going to, I've made a new fresh pot of potting, 60% potting mix to 40% peat moss. That's what I use as my potting soil mixture, and it has done very good for me. So I use that, which is best. I thought I saw a stick in here. I guess not. Yeah, here it is, stick. So you want to get the sticks out. You want to just have the soil nice for the plant, right? So we're going to plant the big one first. After you plant them, you should water it. You should water your plants. Give it a good, nice dose of water, and then it should be good, right? The plant should be good after you do this. We'll transplant it. I'm going to put a stick in this one, seeing that it has this large growth here. I could leave it hanging, but I like to put a stick in it. Let's see if then I have these little clips that I bought that I could clip it to the stick like that. So here's the plant transplanted. You can't even tell that I cut this plant, right? So this one's done. Now we're going to do the small one. Now we'll do the smaller plant. We'll put the dirt in. Right? Goes to the top. And get the smaller plant here. And we're going to put that in here. And then all we have to do is water it in, and that's it. And you have yourself more plants. And this way the root system has more space to grow, and that will give the plant will grow. Once the roots grow, the plant will get stronger and grow. All right, so that's how you go ahead and you split your herbs. And to promulgate, like I said, if I was to promulgate this, I would probably cut it right about here, put it in some water, cut it about here, take off the leaves down to about here, put it in some water, and have it grow some roots. Once it grows some roots, then I would go ahead and plant it into dirt, right? That's how you would promulgate the plants. That's how you promulgate, right? So, let me know your thoughts on this topic. And let me know also if you were able to buy fresh herb from the grocery store and was able to have it grow roots. You know, when you buy the fresh herbs, let me know if you were able to get it to grow roots, because I couldn't. So I had to go to the nursery and buy the plant, and that's how I was able to have all these plants double and triple. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful day.